That's true.
When manhandling children was totally appropriate on TV.
Good times. No, I know I said so earlier, but if you're in for a science dive, Body Keeps the Score. Decent book. Recommend.
What?
Gets deep.
Is it on audiobook? Because you know I don't read well.
Yeah, so I've been doing audiobook because I also don't read well. Like it's much easier for me to absorb. Honestly, like, dude, I really do miss sitting down and reading. But anyway, that's a different tangent. But like audio booking is a good way to absorb information. You know, it's like
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, for me, it's like I can't, because of my ADHD. I really cannot sit there for more than like 5 minutes reading a book without being infuriated at the fact that I don't remember what I just read 5 times.
So the sad part is, realistically, with ADHD brain, it's not going to be different with an audio cue. Like, you're going to be like, what did I just listen to? And then...
No. See, that's what's weird, though, is like, I can sit there and have YouTube videos of just like straight like science documentaries just running and actively hear all of it. That shit, not a problem. It's the
hearing and absorbing are two different things. Do you feel like you absorb?
I'm not gonna say I absorb everything, but I'm gonna say I absorb at least 75 to 80% compared to reading.
Those are good numbers.
Are you one of those people that can't do the picture in your head, the visualization thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me then. Like, if that's a key component for me to digest what I'm reading.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's funny that you say that, because literally, one of the selling points as a kid from my dad was like, he used to sit there and say like reading was one of the like biggest joys to him as a kid, because the fact that it allowed him to escape life and to see other worlds and all sorts of shit. And I'm like, I never had that experience because I literally cannot visualize things in my head like that.
Yeah.
Well, for me personally, junior high,
it's still
high
wild
school.
To me. I can't believe I was like 29 years old when I found out that was possible.
Oh, I thought that was just like being able to
completely change my
being able to talk in
desire to read as a kid.
No. So there's the inner dialogue, and then there's aphantasia, which is what I have.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about like when I read, I'm picturing a world in my head. It's like a
yeah.
You guys are agreeing.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I thought we were. I don't know why.
No. What Reed had interjected was the idea of the inner monologue, which is a different thing.
Yeah, but connected too, because when you have an inner monologue, when you're picturing or quote unquote picturing what you're hearing in your monologue, like, it's like, how do you visualize that? And then when you say the word visualize, some people go, huh?
Yeah. So like, here, Reed, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna send you a picture, and I want your answer as to what you see. So
as to what I see. Okay.
Yes. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to visualize an apple.
So help me God if you send me a dick pic.
No.
You want me to close my eyes and envision an apple?
Yeah. Visualize an apple. And okay, so you've got that. Yeah, visualize an apple, Dick. No, fuck it. Visualize an apple. You got the apple in your head, yes?
Yes.
Okay, now look at the picture that I just sent you and tell me which one of these 5 that you see.
Okay, let me click on your name and then revisualize the apple, because hold on one sec.
Ooh, I think I want to take this test. What are you talking about, Willis?
It's a great test. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so you said visualize an apple, open my eyes, and say which one of 5 images looks like an apple. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
2? Okay, what do you see, Reed?
I see 4 apples, but my eyes initially.
Which one of these 5 versions of apple vision in your head do you see?
Just picturing a red apple in my head, so number 1.
Okay, I see 5.
Wait, actually,
Yep.
no. I might actually.
Wow.
I
might
see
do
nothing.
5.
I see blank nothingness.
Wow.
And that's not just closing my eyes to try and envision an apple. That's exactly what Moon is talking about. If I sit there and try and envision something that I'm reading, I cannot actually
I got
visualize
it.
it in my head.
No, I've heard of this before.
Wait, that's like a 5 for me too. Currently, also seeing. That's really weird. Basically, I'm seeing an outline of what it could be. Like I'm seeing a picture of the image that you sent me, Becky, which might in and of itself be the ability to visualize.
Well, and also like maybe being sober might be a better idea.
I'm sure that's helpful.
Yeah, where does Link at? Where are you guys seeing this?
Oh no, here I'll forward it to you. It's just a picture.
But really quick regarding the.
I think
regarding
Moon's
the-
gonna be a 1 on this. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Moon's got like strong visualization capabilities.
I'm interested to see what it is now. As soon as I get now I can look because we're choosing a thing.
Really quick regarding the reading thing.
Oh yeah,
Middle
definitely
school,
one. I mean,
high
you
school,
can say
and
between
college.
1 and
just
2 because
doing
I
it
don't
for
have
me.
as much of that perfect
yeah, like-
detail and color
yeah,
change,
like
but 100%.
Yeah, like definition is one thing there. Like the 1
Yeah.
is a very defined apple. The 2 is like mildly emoji-ish, but still
Well,
very much an apple.
Yeah.
It's
This is
funny
the map.
because the image that did pop in my head when you said to do that as an exercise was like almost like a Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, like
Yeah,
apple
yeah,
with
yeah.
like a shine out on the corner.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
Yeah, like and what's funny about it too is like I have never I for a long time didn't even like realize that was really a thing that I had. It was just never a question that was posed to me. And on top of that, as somebody has done a lot of hallucinogenics and has had a lot of visuals come from drugs, I just always assumed like no, like I see things.
Yeah.
I see
but
things that are not there, just like you.
but no, like when I
Dude,
really
that's actually pretty funny because like sometimes dude, I just see things. Yeah, what, you don't see things? Is that all right? Whatever. You're weird.
Oh, okay, well, maybe I'll stop talking this loud about it.
That's
Sorry, was that rhetorical? Sorry.
Feel it.
But yeah, no, this was something that I had just never really paid attention to as a thing until like a year ago, and I had seen this test, and I was like, wait, I see 5, I see nothingness, and on the album that I put out in March, there's a song on there called Aphantasia. And it's about that.
So how do you explain how you conceptualize an apple?
I mean, that's the thing that was like, so with Aphantasia, it's not like I haven't seen an apple and I don't have memories of what an apple is and I couldn't describe an apple. It's
No,
just
obviously.
when I close my eyes, I don't, and I'm like, okay, now see the apple. It's just blank void. I see the back of my eyes,
Right. But you know what an apple is,
but I know what an apple is.
which in and of itself is kind of fascinating.
Right,
like,
boys. I'm tapping out. I love you guys. I'm out.
Good night.
Hi,
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
I did.
I mean, therein lies why I think this is fun social experiment or
Yeah.
just exploration. You know what it is. I know you know what it is. We all know what a fucking apple is.
Well, that's the thing too. Is it's like it's one of those things where again, like I went 39 plus years of my life never thinking about this, never having it be in any way a thing that was a negative or positive in my life. It literally only came about to me because of the fact that I had seen this exact picture test in some video, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I spent a day.
Everyone's not a 5?
I spent a day redoing the test over and over again just to be like, "No, like, am I crazy?"
When Sean first explained to me what this phenomenon is, I will admit I had a hard time. Like I'm honestly somewhere in the middle in that like I see things in my head, but like the pictures are not as clear as like I wish they were a 1. Honestly, that'd be fun. But when I hear about the concept of like when I'm trying to conjure an image, there's no concept of conjure an image. You're just conjuring essentially like words on a page. But even just in thinking about that, I'm conjuring in my head words on a page in an image. And so, yeah, this concept of you can't produce imagery is wild to me when it comes to the concept.
If
of
you'd have had
perception.
if you'd have tried to teach this to me as a kid, I think it could have broken me because I would.
Yeah, dude, it's like insane. It's like folds in on itself.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, then what is anything like? How? What, so.
What's funny
Yeah.
though is like I think the best way to describe it is like these are two pieces to the same memory that your brain is in some way like disassociating from each other.
Totally.
Because like
you're left and you're right. Having a conversation.
To your point, like, do you know what a fucking apple is or what it looks like? Yes. Like
Well, how about this? Could you describe what an apple is to somebody else, right? Like.
Oh, definitely.
That, right? Well,
definitely.
right.
Definitely, and not only can I describe what an apple looks like, just based off of describing what an apple like. I have succinct childhood memories of apples that I could describe in ways that clearly show that I know what the fucking apple looks like.
So when you think of that memory, though, of the apple in the memory, like, what do you see? Are you just recalling it from like a written report, essentially, in like your mind?
Basically.
Problem is the concept of see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, recall. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, so
it's like this is the stuff I find so fascinating. It's like, how does your brain reproduce the information that paints the picture, but it's
like,
not a picture?
All of our brains take shortcuts from stuff. It sounds like your brain just takes like a really big shortcut that skips a couple steps, but like still.
Well, no, like that. I think that's what I was trying to describe though with my original statement though. Is like, it's literally like, it's a coupling of two pieces of the memory that some people's brains just recall one piece because it has to both be there, because there's no way you could sit there and say like that, like, I remember the storyline elements of eating an apple, but I actually don't remember at all what a fucking apple looks like in that, in that scenario. Or sorry, like, you couldn't sit there and say like I don't know what an apple looks like in my head, but say that you are able to do those things without that sort of discoupling of the same memories. It is kind of the way that I think I'm trying to fucking say it. Like, okay, so like here to explain the memory. So, as a middle schooler, in Albany, I don't know if other schools in the area did this, but a bunch of us would go to Point Reyes as like a camping trip for middle school. I think like 7th grade, 8th grade, or something like that.
Science camp?
No, just just
general camp. Got it.
Just school. No, like through school, like fucking.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, like but Point Reyes has this thing for all their kids that would go out there for school camps, called the Core Club, which is like you're sitting out there for your lunch group, and they give apples to everybody along with their like sandwiches and whatnot. The Core Club was, if you ate your apple, core and all, everything, stem, everything, then you were part of the Core Club. And so I have very succinct memories of eating entire apples, because I was one of those kids that had no fucking.
Eat the whole apple.
I'm still one of those people that eats fucking sunflower fucking seeds in shell. So, yeah, I'm weird.
I'm cooler on the second than the first, but that's cool.
Technically, apples are entirely edible. We've been eating them all these years.
I don't mean like eat them in shell and then spit out the seeds or the shells. I mean like I'm eating the shells. Just
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I caught that.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure, because you were real quick with that. I'm cool with that. I'm like, most people are not. Most people are like, that is fucking weird, sir.
You're not the first person I've known that does that. My buddy Phil used to do that too.
It's just easier. I think I'm fucking lazy, honestly, on that one. Fucking.
I know. I'll be honest. Sometimes I do that to the peanuts when I don't want to fucking deal with the constant mess of a fucking peanut shell at a baseball game.
Fuck it.
I'll chew on a couple salty ass fucking shells, man. I don't care.
It's just fiber.
Nuggy, as a little league
Fiber.
baseball player, I find that really weird. I played for like 6 or 7 years, and we would always eat them in the
You feel
dugout.
that fiber coming out sometimes.
Which is
You
weird.
watch that
Oh
fiber.
yeah. That is not the fiber you want coming out.
Yeah, but I'd never eat a fucking stem or a core, bro. That's insanity. Fuck that clip.
Yeah. Well, dude, I think one of the selling points to me was like, you're around that age where people are gonna like,
Yeah.
like say that joke of like, if you eat a seed, it's gonna grow inside you, and I'm like, sweet, apple tree time.
You just signed me up.
Also, as an adult now who actually knows how growing apple trees works, that's a horrible premise. If you don't know, not a single apple that you have eaten in your lifetime was grown from a tree that was born from a seed out of an apple that you ate.
Sounds accurate.
That is not even a genetically modified issue. That is apples are one of the few fruits that if you plant a seed from the fruit, it will not actually necessarily bore the same tree that it came from.
Well,
So that's why fucking like crab apples, like those actually are just replanted fucking apples that should never have been planted because they will never actually provide good fruit. I have one of those things in my backyard actually, the crab apple tree.
well, Nuggy. So in Fiddletown, we had a garden, and the most difficult thing.
How is that garden doing back there?
It's no longer exists. Sadly.
Were you asking him or mine?
I'm talking about you. I didn't know he had a garden.
Oh yeah, it is still functioning. It's been on hiatus this last year and a half because fucking kids are kids and they're difficult. But Artie is big enough that this next year I can actually be like, hey, let's go play in the garden, and it'll be a cool experience.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Get some green thumb.
Yeah, and
Might have
Nolan
the
loves that
touch.
shit.
You never know. Oh, he does? Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah, Nolan fucking loved fucking working in the garden, so fucking it'll be dope.
That's cool.
So we had the most difficulty getting our Red Delicious and our Granny Smith trees to produce. They were just fucking annoying.
Yeah, dude, I tried to start an orchard as part of my whole fucking big ass garden that I grew or set up in my backyard, and yeah, that was the one thing that has not survived. The big ass fucking vegetable garden in the backyard, that's still there. My fucking fruit plants on the fucking in the driveway, those are still there. But every time I've tried to fucking build an orchard, all of that shit fucking just dies so quickly.
Well,
it's so fucking hard to maintain fucking fruit trees.
Well,
in an area where like if I lived over by fucking y'all's houses, it'd be fucking way easier. But fucking it easily goes from fucking like it's 70 degrees to it's 90 degrees. And the quick fucking whips of temperature require watering that is not really possible when you work a full-time job.
Right. So I have a theory that it had to do with the soil composition of the Sierra Nevada foothills. There's a lot of iron, and so the dirt is very red in color. So, for example, we also couldn't grow grapes exactly where I live, despite the fact that Shenandoah Valley is 11 miles away and is one of the premier wine areas in the United States, if not California for sure. We just couldn't grow grapes, and we had a lot of trouble with the apple trees. A lot of trouble.
Oh, I mean, my entire fucking little farm operation in my backyard is fucking above ground because I can't grow in any of my soil. It's all clay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All compacted as shit clay. Fucking getting all of that soil fucking up the fucking hill to fucking the beds we made was that was an adventure.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But we kept all of our compost. We would rototill it into the beds every year. Strawberries grew very, very, very fucking well, along with blackberries and stuff. Peaches, nectarines, plums, that sort of stuff grew very, very easily.
Fuck
But
yeah.
other stuff was just and corn. But other stuff was just a fucking fight, absolute fight. And we rotated our beds because you need to rotate because they get nutrient deficient, etc., from whatever's growing. Like, you know, just sort of crop stuff.
Yeah, that's the one skill I need to add to my fucking repertoire. Like creating food you can eat from the ground.
If you want me to come by and show you how to get some stuff set up in your backyard, I'd be happy to do it, man.
Legitimately, I could use a tutorial, but like when it comes down to my perspective on where everything is going and self-sufficiency and the importance of, the ability to create food from the ground seems like a pretty useful fucking skill.
I would be happy to give you a tutorial, but I would also be happy to go a step further. Like literally, after I built my whole farm in my backyard, I went up to my parents' house and I built something similar in my mom's backyard because she asked me to. Like, I'm happy to help in whatever capacity you need in terms of what you want to do.
Ari's backyard.
I appreciate it. Dude, there's some, so here's the real dig is, if I'm just gonna lay it bare, is I don't know what the fuck the next 10 years looks like, and I have no idea whether or not I want to create 10 years worth of crops. Because crops are roots.
But
and on the other end of that, just for I know.
Go ahead.
But other end of that is that I realize that there's a lot you can do in a small amount of time that can produce food, and I should not hold myself back based on a fear of what might tomorrow bring.
I mean, so to respond to that, did you see Brandon's picture of his?
I did.
It was dope.
So
I was fucking excited for him, honestly.
It can be done in a year.
I'm not in any way going to take credit for any of that, but there have been multiple conversations me and him have had after I had built my whole little farm around that, and he has continuously been sending me pictures like, "Hey, look what I built! Look what I'm doing!" I'm like, "Fucking so dope, right?"
Yeah.
One of those boxes you could easily build in your backyard for very little, very, very little actual built anything in terms of your long-term strategy or plan. And you could be growing food in your backyard next spring.
In less than a year. About a year,
You could actually also get aluminum ones instead of wood so that you're not worrying about degradation and fucking also just having it shipped to your house. Like not having to build shit. So if you want to talk about that, we could talk about that.
Word.
And Ari, your backyard is absolutely perfect for some raised beds. Like,
dude, no shit. Like, dude, like I've definitely looked back there and gone, this is not the best use of this space, and so I don't use that space. It's just what it really comes down to. But I feel like I could use that space.
Well, on top of that, like, I could help you very easily figure out a way where you could have a couple raised beds that would be producing food that would not actually really impact the space in which people hang out when there are parties. So
I feel like you can put those like along the fence, like easily.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Yeah.
And Nuggy,
it's on my list of skills.
Dude,
right now,
like,
I'm thinking of life in Project Zomboid because I've been playing lately, but like my farming skill right now is very low.
Dude, it's
like we're like
more rain in Project
Zomboid. Read a couple books.
It's hilarious you say that because I
watch a TV show, learn some agriculture.
The whole reason there even is a farm in my backyard is because the fact that I had spent most of my life being like, it'd be cool to have something like that, and the only reason that even became a thing was because of COVID. Was because I was able to work from home and be like, I can be here and actually do this thing.
Yeah.
Like building it would not have been possible if it wasn't for COVID. Maintaining it, totally possible in any capacity of my work. But building it was the thing. And obviously, I mean, you've seen it. It is way bigger than anything you would be trying to build in your backyard.
True.
But there's also no shortage of YouTube content out there that can help with this.
That is my point.
I mean, Nuggy first, YouTube second.
Well, I'm just saying that there's a lot of resources.
No, but to his point, I and what I was saying is like I had zero knowledge of any of the shit that I was doing before before then. Like, it was I would like to do this. Okay, now I've got a lot of free time. Let me figure out how the fuck this works. And so I'm happy to hand off that part of the struggle of figuring that part out. But yeah, like there is a lot of solid YouTube content, and I'll send you some links when we start talking about that. In terms of like people that give good information about just home food production.
Sure, science of how it works. Cool.
Yeah,
I like that shit.
Quick question for you, Nuggy. Do you use a drip system, or do you hand water, or do you do a combination of both?
So here's the thing. When I originally what I had built in my backyard, because you haven't actually seen this, is it's two 24-foot by 2-foot beds, two 8-foot by 4-foot beds, and three 8-foot by 4-foot beds, and then two 6-foot by 4-foot beds, and all of it currently has drip running to it. The thing is, because of the water that I have, which is kind of hard, like I can deal with figuring out the pH, I can deal with figuring out all that even with my drip. Like that hasn't really been a big deal. But the lines themselves keep getting fucking clogged, and since I have all of them run underneath the fucking wood chips that are lining the walkways, at this point this year I'm about to rip all of that shit out and just start hand watering, which isn't something I really want to do, but also is something that I'm like, this is just in terms of the amount of water that I am pushing, because the fact that there are clogs in the lines, and so I run the water longer. I'm like, this is just better for my water use.
Logistics.
Yeah. But again, this is the logistics of running essentially a small farm in your backyard.
Right.
I want
to automate as much of that as possible.
What's your water bill looking like each month?
So when I'm not, for comparison, when I am not running it, my bi-monthly water bill is probably anywhere from about 100 to 115. And when I am running it, it's probably about 150 to 160.
Okay, that's not too bad at all.
That's not a bad jump.
It's easily offset.
Yeah.
Easily offset.
Yeah, and I mean, the amount of food that I am able to produce back there, if I'm really sticking to making sure that food production is happening, is well fucking beyond that amount of money. Yeah. And based off of size, I have the ability to actually like rotate crops and make sure that I'm putting things in a stagnated manner in which I'm harvesting in a stagnated manner. And again, your whole zombie comment, very, very much where my head was at. I mean, it was COVID, man. I didn't know what was about to happen.
Dude, you're not wrong.
People were fighting over toilet paper. I'm like, I need to fucking grow some lettuce.
Like, I'm not saying I want to be a prepper, but I'd like to say I'd like to be prepared.
Well, it's a perfect example of how, like, easy we are in Knife's Edge, man. Like, 1-2 weeks of no supply and people freaking out. Like, that's it.
Right. And for my own self, like, the best thing I can do for that is just build a skill set. Okay, what does it look like? Yep. If I have to run in the middle of fucking woods and figure it the fuck out, like,
burglary.
Can I make it? I would prefer to grow a berry than knife someone in the neck and steal their berries.
No, burglars don't murder, man. That's robbing.
I'd like to point out, berries are everywhere. You don't have to steal those things, really. Like,
yeah, but you gotta know which ones you can eat.
You're gonna stab somebody in the neck. Make sure it's a good apple with a core.
You don't want to eat the wrong berry, dude. Die and shit yourself with berries. It's a bad way to go out.
This man's right. This man's right.
Oh, fuck.
Just saying. I prefer growing berries to murder.
I mean...
Yeah. It's a sensible choice.
That seems like the right way. It's the way I'd like to go.
But what if...
Might not be as satisfying.
What if you could combine these two things and just grow blueberries? Because those are little blueberries of hate.
I mean,
don't you just do both? Why don't you grow blueberries and still murder people? I don't know.
Per month. extend this to someone who cares.
Just make a whole fucking little backyard garden of fucking blueberries and just send a picture to Wayne with you like smiling and thumbs up next to him.
I feel like at the point that you're able to like, grow enough blueberries that you're just sending them for funsies. You've already established a colony. You're doing okay. Like, what's that? No,
Okay,
you don't want to grow those.
I'm producing enough of those. I'm out.
I don't know if you want to harvest those, but
I don't recommend it.
I'm sure in this day and age,
supply.
there's probably a market for it.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, it's probably an OnlyFans category for that.
really sad moment I just had was that's true. Sure, somebody. It's just somebody. There's so many of us.
It's just so many of them. Everybody's got like something.
Why? Why do they gotta like that? You shouldn't like that. It's a weird amount of improbability.
Weird amount of liking towards that.
Just, I mean, like, Hitchhiker's Guide, right? Improbability drive. Slam the button. Everything happens. All right. I like the concept. The concept of everything happens is cool until you have somebody talking about paying extra money for dingleberries, and it doesn't seem so cool.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide. Me and Moon are 1 year away to the answer of everything.
What do you mean? I'm 43, bro.
Oh, you're fucked.
You're past the answer to everything.
How do you feel now that you like flew right past it?
Yo, hey, you're still 1 year away. You could still figure out time travel, sir.
Dude. Answer was back there a year ago. What happened? I don't know.
Should ask me that.
It's fucking great. Should ask me then. At one point in time, Wayne spent
What I wouldn't have asked you then, because
balance
the only
fucking
reason I
cigarette
thought of
pack
it was because I was 1 year away.
It's fucking hilarious.
See? Time
Wait,
travel.
are you about to be 42?
Next year.
Oh, fuck you.
God, so fuck you.
Unanimous fuck you from everybody.
Yeah. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Still got you beat.
Whatever.
Sounded like a 39-year-old's tone.
Yeah, it did sound like a 39-year-old. Get him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get him. God, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, right.
Got a dang. That was it. Like, is that where it stopped? How many years before that kid was born?
Did they call you Unk?
Dude, Unk is a thing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, all right, we're gonna dive back in for a sec. But one of the funnier things of this last traumatic week has been when I got, we're at the vet, we're hanging out with the 19-year-old who is bringing us to the room to hang out, and was like, "Oh, the doctor will be with you in a second." And then the doctor walks in, and I'm like, "The doctor, you could be my daughter." There's no, like, dude, you are so young.
My daughter.
Dude, with that, like, instantly, I'm just like, what the fuck? Dude, like, a child walked in with a stethoscope, and I was like, okay, so now you're the one who knows the thing, and then I had the follow-up moment, it's like, oh, no. Yeah, it's like, yep, this is it. This is that moment. This is that moment where you're just fucking old.
Dude.
And somebody who has lived 25 years and learned enough about their profession that they are a professional, but you view them as old because they're half your fucking age. Oh, God. Don't do that math.
So, I got to have a moment earlier that made me feel old in a way that I was like, is this even the place that I'm supposed to feel? Fuck all of you. So, while I'm in line with Nolan for his books earlier, fucking somebody next to us had sat there and been like, I grew up on Captain Underpants, which is a book that Nolan reads, right? Just for timeline context.
Yeah.
And the lady behind the counter asks me, "Did you grow up on Captain Underpants?" I'm like, No, that's I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
Maybe my sister is literally what it comes out of my mouth, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna fucking explain.
Yeah, you don't
that.
have to. I'm just giving you a perspective. Like I've never heard of that.
It's new Calvin and Hobbes.
No, exactly. Like, honestly, like I've read some of these books with Nolan and fucking they're fucking great. It's fucking hilarious. Very very much like new Calvin and Hobbes. But yeah, it was just like, oh, like. And then I look around and all the parents that are around me with their kids, they're all like a decade younger than me, and I'm like, fuck me. There is no there. Yep, just move the fuck on.
Whatever. You'll be chasing your kid in the backyard, and they'll be in fucking crutches. So it works out.
Nolan, will you change my depends? Yeah, it's gonna be a great moment.
All right, GG's, Tash. I think that'll do it for me.